Let's be rational here, okay? I'm being cool with you, so...
I'm trying to be rational with you. I don't understand why I get a call.
We're just coming to check on you, make sure everything's okay.
No, it's before you were just coming to check on me. You got a call. I'm just trying to understand, like, the rationale behind that.
None of your business. Do you know what the Fourth Amendment is? What's your name? What's your name, officer?
May I speak with the supervisor, please?
He's busy speaking.
Okay, I'll just wait to speak to him. I'll just wait to speak for him. I don't appreciate you getting, like, an attitude with me. You have. You've lied to me. He's lied to me a bunch of times. Okay, I just don't. I would like to be treated with respect, and I don't feel this. No, you either do or you do not, like Yoda, right?
I need your name.
Well, I would like to confirm that with your supervisor.
You would also then be subpoenaed in that court to
I would like to. I would just like to.
I cannot subpoena you without your name and date of birth.
I would like to confirm that with your supervisor.
Certainly, we'll just stand right here and wait for him then.
What's up?
What's going on, sir? What's going on?
What's going on with you?
Well, we just got a phone call about you being parked here and with your vehicle being completely covered up like it is. Just a little suspicious.
Yeah?
And they just wanted us to come and check it out.
This video begins in the middle of a confrontation, but the most legally important moment has already happened before the camera starts rolling. What follows is a citizen who says he has already been lied to and is now carefully documenting every officer involved. When he asks a simple question, "What's your name?" the officer refuses to answer, prompting him to ask again before confronting the officers directly. "You've lied to me." He's lied to me a bunch of times. But instead of addressing the accusation, the officer shifts the focus to the citizen's tone, saying, "I don't appreciate you getting an attitude with me." The citizen makes his position clear. He simply wants to be treated with respect and asks to speak with a supervisor. The response? He's busy. So the citizen calmly replies, "I'll just wait." Across 5 separate encounters, from a welfare check in North Dakota and a staircase photo in Fresno to a high school game in Georgia, a traffic stop in Texas, and a workplace assault case in Minnesota, the same powerful questions keep coming up. What law am I breaking? What is your name and badge number? And where is your supervisor?
Well, it looks a little different than normal. You don't have any weapons or anything like that in there, do you?
You got any weapons?
Well, yeah.
What are you carrying?
So.
What are you carrying in there?
Well, I carry my duty weapons. Do you got any weapons in the vehicle or on you?
I don't know. What do you consider a weapon?
Anything that's going to poke me, stick me, or hurt me.
Yeah, well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, there's all kinds of things that can do that. The end of my handlebars on my bicycle could do that to you.
Well, I mean, let's be rational here, okay? I'm being cool with you, so...
I'm trying to be rational with you. I don't understand why I get a call.
We're just coming to check on you, make sure everything's okay.
No, it's before you were just coming to check on me. You got a call. I'm just trying to understand, like, the rationale behind that. Is it a business? Is it the school? Am I on the school property?
Well, yeah, that is school property.
Did they call?
No.
Who called? Like, maybe one of the neighbors or somebody who drove by? Or did you guys call yourself? What's your names anyways, Kid?
I'm Officer Kid.
And Della Torre? Okay.
So...
You guys didn't call yourselves? To say, hey, you know, we're bored. Let's go bother somebody.
Well, we just wanted to come check on you. Like,
you got 2 of you guys here.
This isn't normally how people park vehicles at the track. Usually people are here working out this time of morning and stuff. So we just wanted to come and check on you, make sure everything was okay.
Okay, it's not normal. All right. How long have you been working here? How long have you established your normality?
I've been in Watford City for 6 years.
And okay, and you're probably confirming the non-normal activity here. How long have you been working here?
I've been here 1 year.
1 year and 6 years? All right. I suppose it doesn't take too long to notice patterns. You're looking at patterns, but you're going beyond patterns. You're saying what's normal in society. It's not like, you know, we tend not to see.
We just wanted to come by and check and make sure you're okay. Like,
well, I'm telling you, I told you I'm okay, but you keep what's your name again?
Officer Kid.
What's your first name?
Officer Kid.
All right. Well, I'm the owner of this car. Okay. Last name's Hines.
Okay. So are you from around here, or?
I'm just driving. I'm just traveling. I mean, this is how you guys welcome visitors, right? The police welcome.
Hey, I'm just asking questions. The Watford
welcome. right?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get to know all the people who drive in and want to visit. You know, get to know them really well.
Well, and part of getting to know is asking questions.
Yeah.
Are you from Washington or?
I'm just a traveler.
Okay.
Where are you
How
from?
long
Why
you
don't
been
you
in
tell me? Let's learn more about you. You guys want to get to know me? Let's get to know you.
But see,
You've been here 6 years.
You're not answering questions for me, though. That's
Yeah,
the difference. So.
Okay. Well, you don't have to answer my questions just as much as I don't have to answer all your questions, right?
All right, well-
but I'm willing to exchange some
Okay.
information.
I already told you why we're here. We're here.
Yep,
because
I know.
of the
Somebody
problem,
called.
okay?
Whether they're
Nothing here. I can't even see anything in your car. It's all covered up. That's not normal.
it's not
Okay, that's not
illegal though,
Again.
right?
Okay, here. How about you let me speak first, and then I'll let you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Talk.
Go.
I know you already talked. It's all covered up. We can't see anything.
When you know your rights, you can't be easily led or manipulated. Because sometimes, it's not about ignorance of the law. It's about those who misuse it to test you. Travis Heinze proved that knowledge alone can save you from a lot of unnecessary trouble.
What? None of your business? That's what. Have a good day. What's your name and badge number? I'm sorry? I'm trespassing on public property? On public property? On public property? Is this not city property? So what are we gonna do about that? Do I want to go to jail? Is that protecting and serving? You want to roll up at someone taking a picture, tell me, do I want to go to jail? I don't owe you any explanation. You work for me. None of your business. Do you know what the Fourth Amendment is? What's your name? What's your name, officer?
Have a good day.
What's your name, officer? You smart worthless ass fucking trash. So like this, you guys don't own that, right? No. You said it's city?
Yeah, it's the city.
That's crazy. You see the police? They pull. Yeah. They tell me I'm trespassing. I'm gonna go to jail. I'm just taking videos and pictures, you know. Right. So I came down walking this public sidewalk right here. Public sidewalk that goes through to the street. I seen this staircase and all this trash right here, so I thought I would stop, kneel down right there, and try to get a perspective shot looking up the staircase. As I was sitting there on one knee positioning my camera, a Fresno police car pulls up right there, stops in the middle of the road, and says to me, "What are you doing?" So my initial response was, I don't have to tell you shit, because I don't have to tell her shit, because I'm a free man on free land. I don't have to explain myself to every fucking punk that rolls up and asks a question. That's not how freedom works. 2 feet off of a public sidewalk, whose property is this? And if she's so concerned about preserving the private property, why don't you get your fucking sweet ass out here and pick up some of this trash? But no, you see a man taking a photograph of a...
The same institutional pattern appears again and again. Officers responding to ordinary citizen behavior with suspicion, threats, and legal claims they cannot support when actual statute. In North Dakota, Travis Heinze is parked on a cold morning with his car completely covered when officers arrive after someone reports that the situation looks a little different than normal. Travis immediately cuts to the heart of the issue. It's not normal, but it's not illegal though, right? Then he flips the entire encounter with one question. This isn't how you guys welcome visitors, right? As the officers question him about his vehicle, Travis turns a scrutiny back on them, asking where they are from, how long they have worked there, and why their personal definition of normal should determine who deserves a welfare check. Their response is simple. You can't even see anything in your car. It's all covered up. That's not normal. But Travis calmly brings it back to the only question that matters. It's not illegal, though. Meanwhile, in Fresno, Officer Rebecca confronts a man kneeling near a public sidewalk to photograph a staircase and immediately raises the stakes by asking if he wants to go to jail. The citizen fires back, questioning whether threatening someone over a photograph is really protecting and serving. He points out that he was just 2 feet from a public sidewalk with no signs, fences, or markings indicating private property. And when the officer appears more concerned about the location than the neglected trash covering the property, he delivers one final, brutally direct challenge. If preserving private property matters that much, why not come out and clean it up?
All right, here's the thing. At this point, you're saying you can bring it in. So what you're doing is you're going against a lawful order. The lawful order is...
A normal Friday night suddenly turned tense when a couple was stopped by police, all because they were holding a cup of coffee and a sweet tea. No signs, no written rules, just a verbal policy that made them stop and wonder what's actually law and what's just a rule.
Not a lawful order, man. What's your name and your badge number?
You are disturbing the peace.
What is your name and your badge number? I'm not disturbing the peace. I'm coming up here. Y'all disturbing the peace. You stopped me from going into an event. I didn't stop you. How am I disturbing the peace?
Are you gonna let me?
Man, I have every right to talk.
You do, but I do too.
You may speak. It's a give and take, but by all means speak.
All right. So, at this point right now, you are disturbing the peace.
No, ma'am. Who's the complainant? You?
For the school system and everybody
Ma'am, who is
around
the
us.
complainant? You can't be the complainant just because you say that.
Okay. All right. The school does not allow.
Ma'am, I know my laws too. I'm not a fly-by-night. I know. And y'all know you're wrong. You know that if I go in there, all you're going to do is cost the taxpayers and your department money. That's all you're going to do, because I will fight it and I will see you in court. All of y'all. And you're going to lose your qualified immunity too, because you absolutely know what I'm saying.
Continue disturbing the peace.
Ma'am, I'm not disturbing the peace. Who again has said I'm disturbing the peace?
Talk yourself into it. That's
Who, Judge, Your Honor, no one here has said I'm disturbing the peace except for this officer right here.
And prior to that, you were being very loud and you were being very
Ma'am,
argumentative.
you stopped me from traveling for a tea and a coffee. I think it's petty.
It is the policy.
I don't care about policy, ma'am. We're talking law.
Okay.
What law stops me from coming into a public place with a tea?
That's
What
where you're
law?
wrong. This is not a public place. This is private
Sir,
property.
I'm still waiting for him. He's had 2 hours now to pull it up. Y'all haven't pulled it up. You know why you haven't pulled it up? Because you'll never pull it up. It is a public, my tax dollars funded. And just because you can lie to me doesn't make it true.
You're not bringing it in. You can't bring it in.
You can say whatever you want, ma'am. You can say whatever you want.
This says you can. This is ChatGPT.
Do you have tickets already? Either side? Do you have tickets already?
You can. I mean, it says,
No?
yeah. Oh, I can read it to you.
I mean, it's not that I'm trying to be an ass. It's that I have a right to come on to public property that I fund.
And they make the rules. I didn't make these
I
rules
don't
either.
care
You know what
about
I'm saying? Like, I
rules,
just-
sir.
yes.
What law would I be breaking? How can you enforce a rule? What comes first, rule or laws?
You're okay.
What comes first?
Because this is the administration. They allow.
Sir, what comes first?
High school in Georgia can enforce
Rules
a no
or
outside
law?
drinking
What comes first? What did you take an oath to enforce?
So
The Constitution
they, as
or
the
their rules?
administrators
I don't
of
care about
Sequoia
that,
High
sir.
School have the right to not allow you into the premises.
No, they
if you
don't.
don't follow the rules.
No, they don't. How do they have a right?
Because this is
What
private
law
property.
am I breaking?
This is private property.
This
They
is
can
not
make up any
private
rules that they
property.
want to.
This is not private
Yes, it
property.
is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You're absolutely 100% wrong.
Do you think that you have access to that building right now?
I can go into your department. Tell me I can't.
It's closed right now.
I can go in there, I can film. I have a right to film you in the course of your
During business
duties.
hours, you can. But in a controlled access point, which this is a controlled access
Sir,
point,
I don't
you
care
do not
about
have
this
free
controlled
access.
access point. You're here. The only thing I had to do was pay an admission and walk in. This is not controlled. This is not a secured.
It sure is.
How is it secured, sir?
Because we have administrators that are checking to make sure nobody carries in
It is
water
a
bottles. You're
public
not allowed
event.
to carry in bags.
It is
Georgia
a-
law
what
sets
law
school boards
says
to
that I
adopt
can't?
policy conducting control and access. If a visitor refuses to comply, they can be directed to leave. That's where we're at right now. So again,
What would I
Georgia
be-
law lets the school board adopt policies for their property.
Where did you read that at? Where are you getting this from?
I'm getting from online. OCGA 16721.
I like to hear
That's
it.
the law.
So anyways, what was your name, badge number?
I'm Officer Chapman. My badge number is 109.
And yours?
Conrad, Officer Conrad, 128.
And yours, sir?
Mike Dames 129.
And yours in the background, sir? What was your name? I appreciate it. And again, I'm not trying to be, but again, you're being a little. You think that's very professional?
No, I think that you're acting very irrational, and your tune, as soon as you started recording that, your attitude's changed. 100%.
Sir.
And I have it all recorded too, so we're going to go.
I'm going to request it. So that's fine. You can have it recorded.
So what are
but
we
I'm
going to do
telling
here? You want to come into the game?
I'm going to go into the game. Whether you arrest me or not, I'll take the arrest again. I'm happy to take it.
Get your ticket and go in the
You
game.
know, if y'all want to pay off my mortgage, let's do it. I'll take the night in jail.
You're welcome to come in the game.
So if you want to buy your ticket at this point and go in the game,
We want
please be my
everybody
guest.
happy and come in. I mean, there's no reason for this. All the
And I want to go into the game. And I didn't want all this confrontation. I just wanted to go and pay my money, walk in, sit down, drink my sweet tea that I can't get here, and drink my frappuccino that I paid for. What is so? What is? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're just being condescending. You're not anything.
Unfortunately, the regulations for the school games are
You're just pissed off. You couldn't do anything
you
about
can't
it.
bring in outside triggers.
You're doing my job.
And that's across every high
To
school.
stop me from walking on the public property, that's your job.
That's every high school.
I've already
in Cherokee
explained it to
County.
you. I'm not going to explain it to you
Okay, so
again.
you're welcome to come into the game. You just can't bring everything that you brought. Okay?
Y'all have a blessed evening.
You too. Have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
This is arguably the most legally intense encounter in the entire video, because the citizen does not simply challenge the officers. He challenges the very legal authority they claim gives him the power to act, forcing one officer to cite an actual Georgia statute. A couple is stopped at a high school game over something surprisingly simple, a coffee and a sweet tea. The officers point to a policy banning outside drinks, but the citizens immediately ask a question that changes the entire confrontation. What law am I breaking? They push further. How can a rule be enforced like a law? And which comes first, a policy or the law itself? More importantly, what do these officers take an oath to uphold? The Constitution or someone else's rules? One officer responds by citing a Georgia statute that authorizes school boards to adopt policies governing their property. But the citizen refuses to simply take the claim at face value. Where did you read that? I'd like to hear that. He then documents the officers by name and badge number before delivering the boldest challenge of the entire video. If the officers are so confident they are right, then arrest him, and if the arrest is unlawful, he is ready to let the consequences fall on them. He warns that knowingly violating clearly established rights could cost them qualified immunity, arguing that they understand exactly what he is saying and are choosing to proceed anyway. Then comes a resolution. You're welcome to come into the game. The couple is allowed inside, and the confrontation ends with a central question still hanging in the air. When a policy conflicts with a citizen's legal rights, where does an officer's authority actually end?
Stand where my flashlight is.
I'm going to stand wherever I want.
Okay, so just so you know, you're recording me. So is my in-car.
Okay,
So is my body cam.
yeah.
All right. So what I need to do is I need to identify everybody in the car. Because what my job is to see if criminal activity is taking place.
That's not your job.
And I need to know whether those kids are yours. You say they are. How do I know that if you can't even identify them?
That's my duty.
On Highway 83 South in Laredo, Texas, a female DPS officer pulled over this man, claiming his light wasn't working. But instead of a simple traffic check, she unreasonably demanded IDs from every passenger, including minors. Under Texas Penal Code 38.02, passengers are not required to identify themselves unless they are lawfully detained or arrested.
That's my ID right there.
Okay, but how
You
do
need
I-
my ID.
Yes, and I need to identify everybody.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
That's not your job.
It is my job.
Get me a supervisor.
I'll give you his badge number and everything.
Get
like
me
that.
a supervisor now. Get me
This
a
is
supervisor.
my traffic stop. Do you understand?
No, you're not in charge of me.
Okay, wait right here. Don't move from there. You have any weapons?
I do.
You do? What kind
Not
of
on me, but I have weapons.
You have a gun in there?
Yes.
What kind?
Handgun.
Handgun? Okay.
On my center console, yeah.
Okay. And by any chance, you don't need one, but license to carry?
No, I don't.
No, you don't? Okay. The gun is in the center console?
Yes.
Is it loaded, cocked, everything?
No, it's not hot.
No? Okay. I'm just gonna... For officer safety, you did tell me there's a gun in the center console. Okay, I'm allowed to go in there and take it out. I'm not gonna touch anything.
Yeah, you wanna get it? You wanna get through my door? You wanna get it through this side right here?
Okay, it's fine. I'm sorry about this, ma'am. I don't know. going to be a citation for driving without license required.
Yeah, sure.
Do you have insurance?
I do.
Okay, if I run the plate, it'll come back?
You can run.
I'm sorry?
You can run the plate. I mean,
That's what I just asked you.
you don't need to ask.
I just
run
asked you
it.
if I run the plate and it'll come back because it doesn't always come back.
Okay, yeah, it should.
You act like you know your job, know my job better than me.
Okay. Is your supervisor interrupt? The supervisor coming? Gonna ignore me or what?
You asked for my supervisor's information. That's all I can give you, okay? He's not allowed to come out. Like, he doesn't have to come out here, but I'll give you his badge number, everything like that, okay? I'll also give you the phone number at the bottom, the ticket so that you can call him, okay? But just know he won't be until tomorrow. Go ahead and stand over here for me. Okay, so it's going to be a citation for driving without your license required. Okay, the judge is going to be Judge Quintana. There's another the address, and I gave you honor before April 15th at 10 in the morning. My supervisor's name is right here, and I circled my badge number for you, okay? You can go ahead and call if you'd like. I need you to sign right there. On the line. Yeah, please.
So this was for
I'm sorry, what?
What was it for?
Driving without your license.
You got your feelings hurt or what?
I'm sorry?
Because you got your feelings hurt?
No, sir, I'm fine.
Okay.
This encounter features one of the most aggressively challenged passenger ID demands in the entire video, as the driver and passenger refuse to accept the officer's claim of authority without questioning the legal basis behind it. During a traffic stop on Highway 83 South in Laredo over an alleged light violation, the driver discloses that there's a firearm in the vehicle while a DPS officer completes her check and then turns her attention to the passenger. "I need to identify you." The response is immediate. "That's not your job." The passenger argues that under Texas Penal Code Section 38.02, a passenger is not automatically required to provide identification unless specific legal conditions apply. But the officer insists, "It is my job." The dispute quickly escalates as the occupants repeatedly demand a supervisor, only to be told that one will not be coming out. Then, the focus shifts to the handgun in the center console. After being informed of the firearm, the officer reaches through the vehicle to retrieve it, prompting an immediate objection over consent and authority. Despite the protest, the stop continues, and the driver is ultimately issued a citation for allegedly driving without the required license. After everything has unfolded, the demands, the arguments, the firearm retrieval, and the lengthy roadside confrontation, the passenger delivers a final, cutting assessment of the entire stop. "You got your feelings hurt, or what?"
Can you start that sentence over?
Sure. If you are wanting to be a victim of a crime, I'm going to take a recorded statement from you.
And can that be anonymous?
No, it's not.
Why can't a victim statement be anonymous? You know that that's not true. You know it's not.
Are you ready to let me talk or no?
Okay.
Okay. So there has to be a couple things on a report in order for me to press charges. I have to have a suspect and a victim for this to go through the court system.
You can have anonymous victims.
No, you cannot.
Yeah, you can. What do you do for Jane Doe's?
In this next video, a female officer in Minnesota looks completely flustered when Brian firmly refuses to give his name. The more she tries to pressure him, the more visibly upset she becomes, her face even turning red with frustration. Watch how he calmly stands his ground and how she reacts.
A victim of a crime is not a Jane Doe.
Well, a Jane Doe can be a victim of a crime. Would you not investigate that crime if it's a Jane Doe? You're not going to win at this logic game. I mean, I will provide it, but just tell me that you're asking for it because it's not required. Just be honest with me. That's all I'm asking.
I'm asking for it because you are reporting a crime occurred, which means that your name needs to be on my report as either a victim or the reporting party if you would like me to pursue charges.
But I know that's not true.
Okay.
Is there a supervisor?
Yes, I'm seeing right now.
Can I speak to him?
What's your first name?
May I speak to him? My name is Brian.
Brian, how do you spell that?
Brian.
And your name, Brian?
May I speak with the supervisor, please?
He's busy speaking.
Okay, I'll just wait to speak to him. I'll just wait to speak for him. I don't appreciate you getting like an attitude with me. You have. You've lied to me. He's lied to me a bunch of times. Okay, I just don't. I would like to be treated with respect, and I don't feel this. No, you either do or you do not, like Yoda, right?
I need your name and date.
Well, I would like to confirm that with your supervisor.
You would also then be subpoenaed in that court to
I would like to.
your testimony.
I would just like to.
I cannot subpoena you without your name and date of birth.
I would like to confirm that with your supervisor.
Certainly, we'll just stand right here and wait for him then.
Why are you so angry?
I'm doing my job.
It shows. You're very angry. I hope you find peace. There's no need for this. I asked him multiple times, back away from me. Back away, back away. Back away. Is that the supervisor? Hey, are you this? Can I speak to him?
Not right now, he's busy.
And I'm speaking to you like a human. Can you speak to me like I'm a human?
Do I answer your question?
Well, yeah, but you just got an attitude. You don't speak to people like humans. You speak to people like subjects, and I'm not your subject.
Okay. He's busy right now.
Okay. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Place, 124.
Okay. How long have you worked here?
That's none of your business.
I'm just trying to make small talk.
Well, I'm not going to make conversation with you either.
Why?
We're going to just stand here and wait for my supervisor.
Is this how you treat the victims of crimes? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. How long have you worked here? I'm just talking to you, man.
How about we talk about you wanted to go to work, right?
I
Where
do.
You work at?
Yeah, but I don't feel comfortable asking questions because can you read me my rights?
No.
Why? Do I have the right to remain
talk at all.
silent?
Right now, we're going to wait for our supervisor.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
For what?
What?
For what crime? Can you tell me again? Because everything I've said and everything you guys are going to see on the camera shows that I'm the victim
Then
here.
you need to allow us to do that
Process that we're in right now.
So why am I, the victim, being prevented from going to work?
Because you need to. Yeah, go ahead.
We're in the process of determining that you are the victim, but right now, I don't have the full story.
Why am I being surrounded while he's literally not? He's just allowed to sit there.
So, like I said.
Why am I being surrounded like a criminal while he's literally just sitting there?
Because you're offering the most resistance to us right now.
Resistance? I'm the victim.
Okay, well, and
What
you're not,
resistance?
You're not willing to provide that information to us right now.
What am I resisting?
We're
I don't have.
We're going to just wait for my supervisor because you've requested to speak to him, and we're going around in circles and not getting.
I'm in so
anywhere
much
with
pain,
you.
dude.
So, okay, would you like an ambulance?
No, I would like to speak to this guy.
Okay,
he
well,
looks like
I'm not going to allow you to do that right now.
Dude, why are you so rude?
I don't know why that's rude. I'm just telling you.
You just are. You have a rude demeanor.
Okay, well, I'm sorry that I'm.
You don't need to be like that. Thank you for being at least respectful.
We're going to wait for my supervisor for your request.
Yeah. Hey, are you the supervisor?
I am not, but I can tell you what's going on.
Please do.
All right, so you're going to be trespassed from the property.
Okay.
That's going to be good for a year.
Okay.
Okay, these folks do not want to pursue charges against you for disorderly conduct, which they certainly could. You are not going to be...
This is the most emotionally charged encounter in the entire video because Brian is not the suspect. He is the alleged victim of an assault who came to report what happened, only to find himself surrounded by police while the person he says hurt him sits nearby without restraint. Brian refuses to provide his name in order to pursue the complaint, arguing that a victim can report a crime anonymously. What do you do with Jane Doe? He asks. The officer pushes back, but Brian refuses to let the question go, challenging whether police would simply ignore a crime because the victim chose not to reveal their identity. As the tension builds, Officer Plays, badge 124, is identified, and Brian asks to speak with his supervisor, only to hear the now familiar response. He's busy. Frustrated, Brian asks, "Can I speak to him like a human? Can you speak to me like I'm a human?" When the officer says he is simply trying to make conversation, Brian delivers the emotional core of the encounter. "You speak to people like subjects. I'm not your subject." Then comes the most striking claim of the confrontation. The officers accuse Brian of offering resistance. His response is immediate. Resistance? I'm the victim. He questions why he is being surrounded like a criminal, while the person he accuses of hurting him is simply sitting nearby. Brian is in visible pain after injuring his back in a fall on allegedly untreated ice. And what began as an attempt to report an incident has now turned into a confrontation where the alleged victim feels he is being treated as the aggressor.
pursuing charges for assault because you are the aggressor in all this. So bottom line is you're being trespassed.
Can I leave?
And that, yep, well, they got to issue you some paper
He
first.
said, yeah. Dude, why?
They have to issue you some paper first. So we're going to get your information. They're going to issue you a trespass notice, and then you can leave. Okay? It'll just be another 10 minutes.
Brian, what's your middle name?
Am I required to provide
Yes,
it?
you are, because you're being trespassed.
I know that you can provide trespass warnings without a name. I know you can.
What's your middle name?
And I would have left. I'm willing
We're
to
going
leave.
to allow you to leave as soon as
So
I
then
print
I have
off
to
the
be
trespass notice
per
for you.
trespass. I have to be required. You have to allow me to leave before that. It's a yeah, you do.
Nope, our city attorney says that we're going to trespass you while you're on the property. What's your middle name?
E.
How do you spell that?
You don't know how to spell the letter E, genius?
What does E stand for?
Edward.
How do you spell that?
Oh, come on.
I don't make assumptions anymore with names.
Let's try. D.
Yep.
I'm dyslexic.
Okay.
W.
Yep.
You got that?
I do.
A.
Yep.
Got that one?
Yep.
You sure?
Yep.
R.
Okay.
Okay, I don't see you writing.
Okay. What's D?
What letter are we on?
What's your last
Oh, I
name?
thought you don't.
How do you
W.
spell your last name?
I know, you thought that was funny. You almost cracked a human smile. A.
Yep.
What letter are we on? What did I just give you?
I have a W and an A.
Okay, L. So I've given you W-A-L, right?
Correct?
E. That's W-A-L-E. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we got W-A-L-E-N. What do we got?
W-A-L-E-N.
Okay, and then D.
Yep.
What do we got now? I fell out there.
Oh, would you like an ambulance?
No, I'm okay. I just want to leave.
Okay.
What do we have? I forget.
W-A-L-E-N-D.
Why?
Perfect.
No, why? I'm asking why. I'm just kidding, dude. Lighten up. 41386. Lighten up. You got. She got.
Stay here with my partners. I'll be right back with you.
She got.
All right. Anderson, you come with me.
Can I go?
She's gonna go print off some paperwork.
I don't really need it. Can I go? Can I go? I don't want the paperwork. Can I go?
Wait for your trespass notice.
I don't want it. Can I go?
Your trespass notice.
Can I wait out here?
You're gonna get your trespass notice.
For what?
Until we're done conducting
For
business.
what? Can I just go? She got all my info. You got my info. Can I go?
Nope.
Why? What am I being detained for, supervisor? What's your name and badge number?
You were being detained because we were investigating this and we're handing you.
What's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Durenberger, badge 99.
99.
Yep.
Good year.
Yep.
Matrix came out that year. Why do you guys treat people like animals?
Okay. You could be getting charged with disorderly conduct.
I'm just asking.
So,
I could.
yeah.
Dude, I salted their sidewalk for them.
Okay. Doesn't change the fact that your behavior meets qualifications to be charged with disorderly conduct.
Okay. I just want to go to work.
Okay, we'll get you out of here in just a couple minutes.
All right.
You're good. Good.
What's your name and badge number?
Erickson, 139.
Erickson 139. Your turn.
On the Laughlin.
I'm gonna go wait outside, guys.
Roll out, man.
Yeah, but I can't. I got my jacket on now. I don't want to vape in there.
It's a nice leather jacket.
Thank you. I thought I wrecked it when I fell, but luckily it's a nice leather jacket. Can I go?
Not quite yet. Like I said, she's just printing off a piece of paper for you and then you're out of here.
My back hurts from falling right there. Is there any way to follow up on that with you guys, or?
So we can document that in our report.
Please do,
But,
yeah.
But past that, it's a still thing we'd like.
Yeah,
to do
I would just
civil
like that
suit,
documented because
we
Just
can
on your way in, slipped and fell, or?
I was headed back out to my car, and that little center part with all that green stuff that I put there was not like that. And so I fell right on my tailbone. It hurt real bad.
Yeah.
And then I went in, I said, hey, you guys should salt your sidewalks. And they said, we're working on it, while they sat on their asses. And I've done salting before. That is.
And this is how the video ends. With one of the most deliberate, quietly devastating moments in the entire compilation. Brian, still in pain after falling on ice and injuring his back, is being held while officers insist on processing a trespass notice he does not even want to receive. He points out that a trespass warning can be issued without forcing him to provide his name, and even the officer acknowledges that it can. But the process continues anyway. Sergeant Derberger, badge 99, and Officer Erickson, badge 139, are identified, and then comes a moment that perfectly captures Brian's frustration. He spells his last name slowly, one letter at a time. Pausing dramatically between each one, the officer realizes he is joking and tells him to lighten up, creating perhaps the only genuinely human moment in the entire Minnesota encounter. But the tension immediately returns. "Can I go?" Brian asks. "Not yet." He asks again as officers continue printing the paperwork. He does not want the paper. He simply wants to leave and go to work. But he is told he cannot leave until the trespass notice is handed to him. Even though he is being ordered away from the very property, he is not yet allowed to leave. The irony is impossible to ignore. Brian says he came to report an incident after falling on ice that allegedly had not been properly treated. Yet he spends nearly 20 minutes surrounded, questioned, and processed by police while the person he reported remains nearby. In the final moments, the man who came seeking help feels like the one being treated as the problem.